My name is Erin and this is my BED100 research poster on Miles Horton. Miles Horton was an American educator and socialist who was born on the 9th of July in 1905. He was married to Amy Isgrigg Horton. During his time, he even wrote a few books. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1990, but his contributions to education remain known for. Growing up, he and his family weren't very wealthy and lived in poverty. However, his parents did work very hard in order for them to have the things that they had. He also experienced the Great Depression, unfair treatment of rural communities, and the stock market crash. During this time, he witnessed the industrial system collapse, jobless breadlines, and the commencement of strike actions. He listened to the communists, activists, and socialists and was influenced by their speeches to try and improve society. When he was a bit older and studying, he met foreign students and people of colour, and he was distraught with the unfair treatment these people were given on a daily basis. So because of this, Miles majorly contributed to education by introducing Highlander Folk School to society. He wished to establish an independent learning centre where people could come together to discuss their issues. He intended to build a public space where people could learn from one another and utilise education to fight the inequitable social systems that influence their lives. Highlander's educational program, which was built on participants' knowledge and experience, also included democratic, participatory teaching methods, which contributed to Horton's educational philosophy and pedagogy. Horton observed several practices and included them in his school, such as peer learning, group singing, freedom from examinations, and having students and teachers work together to incorporate ideas. Miles had a passion to contribute to social change and make a difference. The significance about his contributions is that by opening Highlander Folk School, it analysed potential directions and objectives for a new era of black protest. It's a cultural centre and a school for social justice leadership training, which gives training and education to aspiring and established movement leaders from different backgrounds. Miles went from being a young boy living in major poverty to a well-known educator and socialist. His philosophy and practice of education is relevant in Australia today as he has inspired new generations to continue to fight for justice and equality. He plays a vital role in the civil rights movement and has encouraged and influenced people to continue to protest for what is right. His determination to open Highlander Folk Education Centre is astounding, and his ideas to educate one another on social issues. Miles is significant to me as a teacher because of his commitment to social change and racial equality, his determination to open Highlander Folk Education Centre, and his respect for the poor as he experienced it himself and knew what it was like. He had the ability to influence others with his knowledge and involve people in his journey to social change. Thank you for listening to my research poster. I hope you enjoyed.